Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode in a very, very special trilogy of episodes here on Bill Bricker 9's channel. I don't know if you remember or not, but I think it was in one of my LEGO videos. I was saying how summer 2015 is going to be really awesome. And I was kind of vague about it, and that was for a reason, because I wasn't quite sure. I knew it was going to be awesome for me, but I wasn't sure I was going to be able to share that with my YouTube community, because I didn't know how I was going to film some things. Number one was LEGO Jurassic World, the video game. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to film that, but I found out that, you know, I can just set it up in front of the TV and it looks just fine. Maybe it's not perfect, but, you know, it's alright. If you're for Imagine Dragons, you probably don't care about that. So, the second thing was, I didn't know if I was going to be able to record the Imagine Dragons concert I went to, because they don't allow real video cameras there. Well, thanks to Andrew and his iPhone 6, I think it is. I don't know. iPad 6? Something. Some form of technology that was legal in the theater. We were able to film a lot of the concert. And he's been grateful enough, not grateful, what's the word? Gracious is the word I'm looking for. Gracious enough to share that footage with me, so I will be uploading most of the Tampa Amalie Arena Imagine Dragons concert from July 10th, 2015. So, I'll clap for that. You can clap for that if you want. So I'm really excited about being able to upload that, as long as you can figure it out, which I'm sure you can. And he's already told me he'd share it with me. So thanks again to Andrew, and thanks again to Andrew and his family for letting me know about the concert and all that. So make sure you check out his channel as well. I know he uploaded a video very similar to this, and he'll also be uploading the concert, but we'll probably edit them a little differently. So you might want to check them both out. It's gonna be really cool. The Imagine Dragons did an excellent job. But it wasn't just a concert for me, and for Andrew as well. It was more than that. It was more of an experience, because we got to, other than the concert, there was so much that we got to see and do and to collect while we were there. So that's what this video is for. I want to tell you a little bit about the experience, and then I'll probably upload 2, maybe 3 videos for the concert, because otherwise it'd be a really long video, and I didn't really want to do that. So, we actually got to meet the bands, so that was really cool. It was very brief, obviously, but, they were very, very friendly. I have nothing bad to say about them at all. They're a great group of people. Dan Reynolds, Wayne Sermon, Ben McGee, and Daniel Platzman. And the new guy. He wasn't there when we met them, but he was at the concert. He did a good job with a lot of the backup instrumentals. I forget his name, though. So if you want to comment that, go ahead. So that was really cool. I got a picture with them. It's going to go down in history for me as one of the best photos I ever took. I probably won't put that on YouTube because, it's kind of special to me. But it did happen. So, and I also got a lot of other cool things which I'm going to show you. But that was really cool. We also got to meet Tim Cancer. If you don't know who that is, he was the artist who did all the artwork for Smoke and Mirrors. I'm sure you're familiar with the hands and the bird flying out of them for the cover of Smoke and Mirrors. You might not be too familiar with his other artwork, but he actually did a picture for every single song on Smoke and Mirrors. Not the deluxe edition, but the regular edition. And he did an excellent job. He's a very good artist. We were talking to him a little bit, and he said he takes all his inspiration from old Renaissance work. He doesn't really care for modern art. Honestly, I don't either. No offense if you do. Art is completely personal. I mean, as far as taste goes, you can't really complain to someone about, oh, how do you like that? It's kind of like music. Everyone likes something different. I like a lot of Renaissance art too. I'm not a huge art fan. I like music way more than I do like art. But when I do look at art, I do usually like Renaissance. But I also really like Tim Cantor's work because he does an excellent job painting. But he also brings a little bit of the abstractness as far as the ideas go. So he was a very nice man. He and his wife were there. So they were both very nice people. We talked to them for about 5 minutes or so. So that was very nice of him. And then when I uploaded the other videos, there were some little electronic screens there where he was talking about some of the, well, it was text, but it said some of his thoughts about the process behind making the artwork. So I'll include that on there. He only did it for about half of the pictures and songs, but I'll go ahead and put those on there so you can read his thoughts without having to have actually been there. What else? Well, I guess I'll go ahead and get into some of the things I got there, since so you don't have to look at a blue wall for the whole video. So, I got an Imagine Dragons tote bag as part of being a VIP and being able to meet the band. So I don't actually have that on me right now. So I'm going to go ahead and put in a picture of it right now. It's not really, it's not like an amazing bag, but I mean it has Imagine Dragons on there. It's an exclusive bag, you can't get it anywhere else. So here's a picture of that. Now inside the bag you also got a lot of exclusive things that you couldn't, but they had a store there with, well actually they had a bunch of little stands where you could buy things, but the next few things I'm going to show you, you could not buy. These were exclusive for being an Imagine Dragons VIP. So the first one was Imagine Dragons beanie. It's pretty plain, but on the front it says Imagine Dragons or wherever you want to slide it to. So it was pretty cool. I wore it for the night. So very nice giveaway. Also, as part of being an Imagine Dragons VIP, you got a special badge to wear. Has Smoke and Mirrors Tour on there, and then on the back, oh wait, no, that's the other thing. That says where it was and the date and all that. So you had to wear that in order to meet the band and stuff. So, but it's also a nice keepsake as well. And the last thing that was in the bag was the Imagine Dragons Smoke and Mirrors ticket. You obviously had to have a different ticket. It was kind of ugly for getting in the door, but as part of being a VIP, you got this commemorative ticket. So the front just says VIP, Imagine Dragons Smoke and Mirrors Tour 2015. Now on the back, it's customized for the actual event. Amalie Arena is where it took place. Tampa, Florida, the city where it was, and Friday, July 10th, 2015 was the date, of course. So there's the commemorative tickets, and then I also bought a couple things. I'll try and get as much of this in the frame as I can. In fact, I'll probably spread it out and take the camera off the tripod so you can see it better. And it is just a Smoke and Mirrors t-shirt. I have not seen this on their website. I have not checked their website in a little while, so it could be on there, or it might just be something that they have at the tour venues. So on the front it just has the classic picture with the hands and the bird flying off, and then on the back it has all of their 2015 tour dates. So if you had gone to the Night Visions tour, you might have gotten another shirt very similar to this. I've seen them before. That was before I even liked Imagine Dragons, though, so of course I didn't go to that. So they've been on quite a lot of tours, or a lot of different dates on their tour, I should say. So it's only been 2 tours. I'm pretty sure these are in order. So Tampa, Florida, it's right here. Today, actually, they're going to, well, the day I'm filming this, probably maybe a day later when I upload this, but they're in Sunrise, Florida. So they're getting pretty close to the end. And hopefully when they're done with the tour, they'll start working on some new singles and hopefully a new album as well. And the last thing I bought was a Smoke and Mirrors poster. So just like the t-shirt, it has the classic Smoke and Mirrors picture on there. But what makes this really special is there's a sign there saying if you bought a poster, Tin Cantor will sign it for you. So this wasn't already on there, which I'm glad about. I actually witnessed Tin Cantor sign it for me. And he actually signed it right next to where his signature is on the actual picture. If you look closely on the album cover, I think it's there as well. So that's really cool. I got a signature from Tin Cantor, the artist, and a photo with all of the band members. So, very special experience, but I still have one more thing to show you, and it probably will actually hold the most memories for me. And that would be these. Some little paper and foil fall leaves. And you'll see this in the video, hopefully, as long as the video can be uploaded in the computer and such. But the second to last song they played was Radioactive, obviously one of the most famous songs. And then they acted like the show was over, but it was not. They came back out for an encore, and they did The Fall as their last song, and that's my favorite Imagine Dragons song. How about that? And they made it really special. They had all kinds of cool lights and stuff, and then about halfway through the song, they started dumping all these from the ceiling. And Tim Cantor had actually told us, well, he was very vague about it, but he said they're going to do something really special for the fall, because he's actually a big fan of the fall, too. And Andrew said that another one of the songs might have been his favorite. I can't remember which one he said it might have been. But on those little electronic plaques I was telling you about, he was saying how much he loved this song, and so he made a very special painting for it. And if you go back and watch my Smoke and Mirrors Deluxe Artwork Fan Pack review, which I did with Andrew and Feanor, you can see that picture, and I actually got framed and I have it hanging in my room. So this is really special. I mean, they did something really cool for my favorite Imagine Dragons song. So I had to make sure that I grabbed a few of those. I was like not even able to pay attention to this song because I was like, I want some of those Imagine Dragons fall leaves. So got all kinds of cool souvenirs, but even better, got the photo with Imagine Dragons, and then of course we taped the concert as well. So I'm kind of relying on Andrew as to when those videos will be uploaded, because first I have to get the raw footage and I have to edit and stuff. So it may be a little while, hopefully not more than a week or so, until I get the first one uploaded. And then the second one will come shortly afterwards. So stay tuned for that. I'm hoping that will get quite a few views, because not only for my sake, because I like getting views in my videos, but also so you guys can see Imagine Dragons in concert, because they do a lot of cool stuff with their songs live. Polaroid, they did a lot of cool stuff with that, and they kind of like extend their songs out. Thief, they did an acoustic version of Thief, which it's not quite as powerful as the original, but in a different way, maybe it is. It's a lot less toned down and quiet and stuff. So it was very interesting to hear a different version of that song, which is one of my favorites. I think that totally should have been on the regular album, but whatever. They had to say something good for Target on their exclusive album for them. So anyway, thanks for tuning into this video. Make sure you stay tuned for those concert videos. I've got some other cool things coming to the channel as well. Some of you might just be watching this because it's Imagine Dragons, but a lot of what I do on the channel is Lego and Minecraft related, so if you happen to be a fan of that, stay tuned for some of those. Pretty soon I'll have the Indominus Rex Breakout review with, probably with Andrew and Feanor, depending on who can make it and stuff. And, sorry, this is tilted a bit, so I'll hold it straight until I'm done talking. I know you want me to shut up, but stay tuned for more Lego Jurassic World videos as well, and Minecraft, and all kinds of cool stuff, but probably not quite as cool as this. So, thanks for tuning in. We will see you next time, and I'm so sorry. Not.